What is going on, guys? It's your boys here
Yo,
again, Dean and...
Timmy
That's
Tuso.
right, and we are finally getting to our Verdant Steel. That's what it's called, right? Verdant Steel?
Yeah,
Yeah, Verdant Steel set review. We got the English pictures, which means we can have the RuneScape camp, which is like currently not doing
thank
anything.
goodness.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
I
be...
missed it.
It's Subway Surfers for the Zoomers.
It's some way surfers for the boomers. Get it
For the
right.
boomers. Gonna be trying to get some blood shards. That's the goal today. But you know what? If we don't, we're still gonna be reading the cards. This set, I think we're gonna start with. We're gonna skip Forest for a bit. We got a friend who wants to come on, and
Mhm.
he's read a lot more of the cards. We're starting with Sword because Sword is sick. It's the best class. So
Sure.
obviously, yeah. It's okay. Look, I like Sword. Not my fault that you have bad taste.
Uh, 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 Leod's in sword this set. I can't like him.
That's right.
I
No, no,
cannot. After
I
playing
can't.
digital, I cannot.
You will get memed on, and you will like it.
I think it'll
But
be funny, and I'll be sad.
yeah, so to start things off, we are going to have to read these three tokens. You're going to have to know this for every single one of the set reviews. These are the
Oh yeah.
most important. This is the backbone of the set. So I guess we'll just get into it, and then we're not really going to rate the cards. We're going to talk about the cards because I think that ratings are dumb and they're wrong. Because we're
Every
wrong
time.
sometimes. We're just sometimes wrong. It's
Day
as
one
simple
tier
as...
list is always wrong.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how it
I
is.
guess I should get the little sheet going too to look at the Japanese decks to
Oh,
maybe
you're
make
right.
sure that I know a little bit what I'm talking about. I've looked at some of the decks, but no, not all of them, just in case. Anyway, with that in mind, let's begin the actual set review. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to
Oh,
start off
I'm
with
ready.
this guy. The token, Assembly Droid. 1 mana, 1/1. You can tap him, bury 3 Machina followers, select an enemy follower on the field, and deal it 5 damage. You can unboard lock yourself. Well, no, you can't.
Yeah, you can. If
I
you have if you have a lot of cards on board,
If
I
you have a
don't
lot
know.
of cards.
I think you're gonna ignore that line of text.
This is just a 1 mana 1/1 that does
It's a
nothing.
it's a one mana one one. I mean, it does nothing in the game, but like in digital, but
You buff him.
it's gonna be in every. It's a
All
big
the
part of
Machina decks.
Abyss. Yeah, all the Machina decks. It's a one drop. Like the cost in the top left is probably more important than the text itself.
Truth. But the text, kill
It's
3
something.
things if you need
It's
to.
something there.
If
Yeah.
these guys all suck, they can, apes
You,
together strong. That's what I read there.
right. Yeah. I read verifying access.
Truth. So yeah, just a little bit of built-in removal on this token that you generate. That's going to be the backbone of some of the decks. We'll look into that more later. Just
Hmm.
keeping it in mind. Uh,
Next, we have repair mode. One drop, quick, give your leader +1.
yeah, this
Um,
is...
this is a big card in Machina Haven. Um, I don't know how much you care about the effect. I think you care about the name of the card more.
the name of the card. Some people have been cooking. I know that some people cook this with like Alana because you have like heal generators that are quick speed.
Yeah,
But
and so you can do it on your opponent's
is that
turn.
even that
So,
good like compared to Dark Offering or like the repose cards? Probably not.
or the one repose card. Yeah,
But yeah, that's that token, and then the last
that's
token.
important.
This is probably the
This,
biggest token.
well, it's probably.
This is the biggest token in digital.
Oh, for sure. The Nateran Great Tree. Let's see. When this card leaves the field, draw a card, then discard a card, uh, and then pay one, bury this card. I read a lot of effects that say banish a Nateran Great Tree, and so even when it leaves the card, you draw a ditch. And so I think a lot of decks are going to get a lot of deck speed, or the Natera decks are going to get deck speed,
It's kind of
as
like
opposed to like, yeah,
in
just in
digital where
digital.
the big benefit of this deck was just the consistency, right? It's like you just see your entire deck, or it helps
Or
you
at
see a
least
lot
half
of
of
your
it.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is big because a lot of classes right now, like some classes right now, it's right, they're not very consistent, and really just upping the consistency of your deck, that's big.
Yeah.
But with that in mind, let's get into the actual set.
Mm-hmm.
First up, we have Bailey on. This guy is sick in digital. 3 mana, 3/3. Evo for 1. He has ward, and on play, you can put a great tree onto your field or into your EX area.
Mm-hmm.
pretty, a little bit flexible there, kind of like an Otohime. And
Right.
then on Evolve, we're going to get the 4/4 stats. And look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may put up to 2 Natura cards among them into your EX area. Rest at the bottom of your deck. And you can banish 2 Great Trees from your field to give a follower on your board +2. Reminder, banishing 2 is 2 different draw drops as well. A lot of hand filter. This is like the Alice, but for sword. And if you think about the 2 damage, it's kind of like the same thing as the token, because the token went on the Tin Soldier half the time.
Right. True.
So how are we feeling? I like this card. This card's not aggressive. I guess it is aggressive. It's got an aggressive line in there, giving 2 extra attack.
Yeah, the trees have to be on your field, and so you're like,
He puts 1 on play.
That 3 card, that's, you have to have the field open, but I imagine you will turn 4.
His sword doesn't build boards. I do know that Sword was like the second best deck this format. That's like the only thing I know.
In terms of popularity, for sure. So,
no, well, those were tournament tops, so like they had to do something, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, shop challenge tops, but that's something.
True. Yeah. I mean, like Leod is like a backbone. He just gets 2 cards. It's like Alice, and he's on a. I mean, is Alice good? Is Alice good enough? That's something I ask myself sometimes, actually. But I think when paired with the double draw drop plus the 4, it's like you see 6 cards with this, right? That's kind of broken.
Well, this card, where I always hated Alice, is she said, like, did she say followers, or did
she said cards? But it was Fabled. But like
cards, but it was Fable, and you play like Andromeda, so like
it's the Natura cards are better than the Fable cards, right?
Well, this isn't even Natura cards. It says, it does say Natura cards.
It does, yeah.
Your deck's gonna be like full of Natura cards.
Yeah.
So as opposed to like, I don't know.
It's like half.
Your deck is full of Fabled cards, but is it?
There's like 2 good hits, yeah. So I'm excited for this. It's gonna help the consistency of the deck a lot.
Yeah.
The +2 attack, helps you draw deeper, and also you just get a little bit extra damage, which is always good. Your opponent only has 20. It's 10%.
Yeah, you buff Leod by 2, and you keep playing Baleon to keep buffing your Leod.
Actually, truth though.
We'll get to him, but the problem is Leod's not Natura.
It's okay though. You can now read the next big card.
Oh, Mistalina. Forest Princess, 6 drop, 4/6 with Storm. Fanfare, select a Princess Strike in your cemetery and play it for 0 play points.
Do we want to jump ahead to that and see what that is?
Yeah, let's do that. It's
Oh,
let me read Princess Strike real quick. Princess Strike is a 1-drop quick that says select enemy fall on the field, deal it 2 damage. But if you're playing it, if there's a Mistalina on the field, deal 6 damage instead. So she basically says Fanfare. Deal 6 damage. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Gets rid of the reward for sure. She says activate ability, tap 2 cards, name Netaran Great Tree on your field. Give this card +3 and give your leader +2 health. So the you're never gonna have Baleon on board at the same time as her, right?
Probably not.
Probably not. That's a lot. That's like 9 mana.
This is just a huge storm follower.
This is a big storm follower. That's 7/6. If you have trees in play.
Yeah, 7/6 storm.
7/6
Heal 2.
Heal 2 kills a
ward.
Like it kills a ward on its way in.
No, it has. No, it never. No, it doesn't have ward. Don't ask why I said that.
Well, no. Well, it kills a ward on its way in.
Truth.
So it's you play 3 of this. This is a good card.
This is your finisher in the deck. Swings big. Demands an answer. Kills itself in the mirror.
It kills itself in the mirror. You just trade.
No, because it deals 6 damage on play.
Yeah, it does. You just trade Mistalinas.
Yeah, and then eventually somebody dies.
Keep trading until you run out of them.
Anyway, next card.
Leod's online.
I think that card's insanely good. It's definitely like a huge finisher. Removal on a card with Storm is broken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why it costs 6.
we've noticed in Idolmaster. I mean, like any card that any this is like a digital card, right? Storm, kill something on your opponent's board. You have to have the
Yeah,
Princess Strike in the grave already, but that's what the trees are for. Draw, drop. It doesn't
right.
sack the trees. So like, yeah, every Mistalina after is live. Pretty broken.
Oh yeah. By the way, if the people listening to this didn't gather, the tree draw drops. If you plan on playing Natura, buy Trail of Light right now
Oh yeah, it is in every list, isn't it?
for every list.
We
Yeah,
just got the promo. We just got the promo from locals. Did you have to win
yeah.
for that? Or what was that for? I got a bunch of those. Oh, it was for the
I
Bicar challenge.
Yeah.
It was from the
I don't know.
Bicar
I got
challenge.
like one.
Oh, you went to the wrong locals.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I went to the loser locals and lost, so I didn't get more than
don't worry. Don't
one.
worry. I got an extra one for you if you want to buy it. But
Big McThankies.
next card, we got Tsubaki of the Demon Blade. She's back, no longer in the starter deck. Probably not a shit. 3 mana
For
for
sure.
3. Fanfare if there's at least 5 sword. I was told this was an N64 controller, by the way. Anyway, 5 Swordcraft followers in your cemetery. Select an enemy follower on the field and destroy it. And at 10, she also has Storm. This is what she did in digital. In the physical, the 6-drop, you had to choose between the two, and that was like kind of shit. This
Yeah.
one you get both by having Grave, which you're gonna have because you're playing trees, or just like even cards. No, you have to play the trees to get this many. Like even Sword with all the things, it was tokens. It wasn't actual Grave. So,
Mm-hmm.
do we like this card? Do we think this card is good? It's not in.
Uh,
Is it in the list? It's not in the
it's
list.
not in a
right?
whole
Because
lot
it's
of
not
lists.
Natura.
It's not. It's not Natura. It's not. You had 10 grave is a lot, and it's not even 10 grave. It's 10 followers.
10
So like,
followers.
if you're playing Mistalina, you're like ditching Princess Strike
Yeah.
off like a tree, right? So your grave isn't going to be entirely followers.
Is it in the thief
Um,
deck though? That's the question.
she's an assassin ninja.
Yeah, she's not exactly a thief card. She's not in the thief deck. Maybe this card
She's
sucks.
maybe this card like reads insane and low key kind of sucks, just because
I the
it
10
doesn't
is a
work with.
big number.
Yeah, 10's a huge number, but
And how do you get to 10 with sword? That's the bigger problem. It's like sword, none of the decks
right.
get there.
You play trees, but if you're playing trees, you're playing the other
Yeah, you're
stuff.
playing like Trail of
So,
Light, so you're not actually
yeah. This reads like a good card. I don't think it goes in a deck.
I think
It's hard. It's hard telling.
I think not only just because I'm looking at the spreadsheet, but the more I'm thinking about it, I think you're right. I think the bigger problem is the decks that can put 10 followers on the board and sword are they're not looking for a because it's not even a finisher until then, right? It's like
Yeah.
this is secretly like an 8-drop that like a deck like that doesn't want to go 8 turns, right?
No.
Unless
Well, it probably will, but you're playing Mistalina 3 times in a row.
oh, well yeah, well that's broken though. This is
Yeah.
like yeah,
This is,
Mistalina yeah.
Yeah. She's a lot easier to get online.
This isn't even good in open 8, right? Cuz it's 6 it's like only
it's
swords.
Swordcraft followers, yeah. So it's
how
it's back in
insane.
open 8.
Damn, I guess the card sucks.
Yeah.
There's no bad cards in sword though.
It's
Do you want to
it's
read the good cards?
It's a 3-drop 4/3. See the truth there in the dark. This is the best card in digital. Every format I played against it in. Notice I never played it, therefore it's the best card because I played against it and I lost.
It kind of sucked when you played it, but
I bet it was inconsistent as oh man. Okay, Leod the Crescent Blade is a 2-drop 1/3. The evolves for 2. This card has Ambush, if you know what that is. While this card is, untapped on your field, it has Intimidate and Aura. So cards with a sail can't swing into it, and you can't target it with effects.
only AoE and Yuzuki.
Yeah, only AOE and Yuzuki. At the start of your end phase, select an enemy fall on the field and deal it 1 damage. So he kind of acts like an amulet, like that. But oh my gosh, he's got ambush for real. That's insane.
And then on evolve.
Let's see, and the evolve effect is select enemy leader or enemy fall on the field and deal it 2 damage. And it has the same ambush text, while it's untapped. It has Intimidate and Aura. Let's see here. And
Seal
yeah,
deals just one
the other
damage.
same text, just deal 1 damage to a follower on field at the start of your end phase. But the deck in digital that played this guy, it would you'd play him, he'd have ambush, which you can't attack him, you can't target him, and they would just buff him with stuff like forged weaponry and like an amulet that said buff a random card on your board, and he would just get massive. And then they'd play a card that says he can attack twice, and they'd kill you when he got to 10 attack. It was broken, kind of.
Something that was brought up to us that is a little messed up is that you still need to armor the stars this guy, because when he attacks, he loses the aura.
Because he turns sideways, yeah.
Because he turns sideways. Because we were cooking up a little bit today about how we could, like, you can play the Uma card that on race lets you untap a card on your board, and then it can't attack for the turn. You have other good cards like Ariette.
Yeah, Ariette's the neutral. She's like 5-drop.
Yeah, she's kind of broken. She untaps a card,
gives it stats
+2/+2. So that way you can that's kind of like the double striker, right?
Oh yeah,
you have forged weaponry.
Blade Fury.
Forged weaponry, which a quick, lets you.
The Ariette's not actually a double striker.
Okay, they can't attack, right?
They can't attack.
Sorry, I only played it with Rose Queen.
But you attack.
I only played with Rose Queen. It was the best. Yeah, so
it's the best card.
Yeah, I don't think this card's like. I mean, it's in list probably because it's like 4 damage and it like hits something. I don't know. 1 damage is nothing. That's not a really good number, but I think it's in list. It is in list. It's in a lot of lists actually.
Yeah, I'd like to see how it feels on the board or something, or in hands. I mean,
just, like,
if you
hard
drop
to
this,
kill, right?
if you drop this on 2, you like your opponent can't interact with it.
You think it's still just like an anti-cool card because the cool is still running around?
Yeah, I mean,
it defeats
it's
Karen
like,
Hojo.
Yeah, it beats Karen Hojo, and like imagine you have like, I don't know, 2 on the board's pretty cloggy because you want space for trees. But
buffing this thing with Baleon is pretty good. Like if it's just like sitting there, like dealing a damage at every turn, and then your Baleon comes down, you buff it up a little bit, then get in for more damage.
Right. Yeah.
So that's like the idea. I do want to go full meme with this though. I want to go full meme, all the buff cards. I want this card to hit my opponent for 20, just like single-handedly.
Just like in digital.
Yeah, just like in digital. All the support behind him. That's what I'm hoping for. But anything else to say? Just a good card.
He was the strongest. I'm not ready to see him in real life.
I'm excited. I'm also, I'm the sword player. I'm not the sword. I'm like everything. I'm everything, but I want my sword pictures to be good.
Well, yeah, they haven't been, so you haven't been the sword guy.
Yeah, I thought Octris
until
was
now.
Fun. Oh, Magna Legacy was messed up. That was a good card.
Yeah, it was. Anyway,
next card, we got the King's Might, 3 mana, and when playing this card, we tap 2 Natura and Great Trees to play it for 1, and it costs 1 less to play if there's a Baleon on our board. So, if you noticed, Baleon can sack 2 trees to give a card +2 attack. This can tap 2 to be 1, and then Baleon makes it 1 less. So this card costs 0 if Baleon's on our board, and we have the conditions pretty good.
Yeah, and you got the trees.
We select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just decent removal. Costs 0 mana. Helps our Leod get in. This should surely be in the decks, right?
Helps our Leod get in.
Yeah, this is a 3 of in all the decks. This is busted.
It's
Natura.
It's broken.
It's Commander. It works with my favorite
a Commander card.
Works with Gawain. We were talking about Gawain today. Chandler
you
forgot.
were. I
Timmy
don't know
forgot
what
it was. I was looking at my U's, remember, and then I spent $50 a piece on this $15 card. Okay, I was lamenting my choices in life. But yeah, Commander support, Natura support, Beast support. You can search this off of Cosmos Fang.
Oh, true.
No, you can't. I think Cosmos Fang is only follower, but
not truth.
You can search it off of the UE from Idolmaster in Glory Finder. There we go.
Amazing.
So,
all right.
I think we'll go to the next card.
Let's get on to some reasonable furries.
This was a Portalcraft card, I'm pretty sure.
It was Troya, Thunder of Hagelberg.
I gotta actually look this up while you're doing this.
3-drop 2/2 with Bane. And she evolves for 1. What's the Evo say? Let's see here. Still has Bane. On evolve, select an enemy follower in the field and deal it 2 damage. If there are at least 2 assassin followers in your cemetery, destroy it instead.
This was a Swordcraft card. I just literally have never seen it.
Well, it's an officer. I don't think there's any officers in Portal.
Well, they changed some of those traits for people.
She's got knives. No one in Portal has knives. They just have portals.
Truth.
I don't know. Is there like an assassin deck on the sheet or something? I don't think this is played.
3/1. Yeah. Unless you're getting the destruction, that's like really shit.
Actually, isn't an assassin, is she?
No, she's an omen
an
thief.
officer and a thief, or omen thief. Okay.
Omen thief. Yeah, they didn't have triple traits back then. That's new technology only for this set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm reading a bad card right here. Is what I'm reading.
Yep.
It is conditionless removal. Like, it would be good.
No, it's not.
No. Well, I mean, it would be good if there's like an assassin deck, but I don't think there's an assassin deck. Like, if we go to like Shadowverse, like look at the cards, I don't think there's like every card that has assassin in it is like Tsubaki, where they're just shit. Right?
Yeah,
they're not good cards.
Good assassins yet. Yeah. Wait, there's the ninja from set like 1. Is he an assassin?
He's a ninja. What do you mean?
The 1-drop 2/2.
He's a ninja.
Ninjas are assassins.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Not in this.
Ninjas are ninjas.
What has assassin trait? Let's look.
The
19 cards. Tsubaki, Leod, this thing.
Leo's an assassin, yeah.
Yeah.
You put him in the Leo deck.
Shrouded assassin.
I don't remember that card.
Maisie Red Riding Hood. Yeah, the assassin. All of the assassin cards are really bad. Not only that, they're like none of them are like a 1-drop. They're all like 2 to 4, and yeah. This card is actually unplayable right now in the current state of the game, and I don't know. Maybe I don't actually know what's in the future. I barely know what's in the now.
Yeah, so, but look at her
bad card.
Dog ears.
Next card. This guy was the best. We have Valse, the Champion Deadeye. 2 mana, 2/3. You can pay 1, tap him, select an enemy follower or leader on the board. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Enemy leader or follower on the field. Deal it damage equal to this follower's attack. So you can pay 1, tap him, deal 2. That sounds pretty shit, but better
no,
is...
it ignores ward and doesn't trigger quicks. It's the best.
We don't care about that. We care about the 5 mana total. So 2 mana plus 3 plus tap. Select enemy follower.
Enemy amulet on the field.
Enemy amulet? Wait. This guy banished anything, didn't he? Wait, am I crazy?
This guy banishes in Statute Seraph.
That's actually might be big.
Lyshina or the Seraph?
The Seraph.
Yeah, well, because in Statute Seraph can't be destroyed. But
I was like reading impaired right there. Because I'm thinking about in digital, this guy's enhanced 6, banish enemy follower or amulet. So I was like reading and then it's just
time.
Yeah, reading and remembering. Well, I was more of remembering. It's like you ever pick up a card in like person, and you're like not even reading it. You're just remembering in digital like what the card did. Like you're pretending to read, but you're reading impaired. Okay.
I'm not reading. I'm just remembering.
Yeah, just remembering.
The wrong game.
The wrong game. This guy seems like if you get tired of the Machina Havens running around your locals, the Candelabra Turbos.
Candelabra Turbos.
Yeah, you put this guy in. But this guy is definitely a tech card that's pretty shit.
Yep, it's bad. I think you just win before you have to play this in Sword.
No. The Seraph decks are toxic, okay?
Yeah, but they're not good.
They're toxic. They're gonna
True.
if they start. You're saying you wouldn't play this guy to defeat Lysina if this was your out?
No, no. 5 mana execution is 4.
Shit. Next card. Oh, it's Princess Strike. We already read
Princess
this one.
Strike broken.
Next card. Here's your wife.
Swift. Oh yeah, Swift Tigress. I tell you what, she's broken. She's got 3 traits. You can search her off of Cosmos Fang.
You can search her off of Aventblader.
Ooh, broken. She's a 3-drop 4/3. Fanfare. Tap a Netaran Great Tree. Give this follower Storm. It's a card that is Netaran, and it can get Storm, and it's a 4/3. It's broken.
Yeah. Definitely good. Definitely, we're finally getting out. It's above curve. I think that's like worth noticing, right? Like, since Sword outside of the Thief class has not really had cards that are like past curve on like storm damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like Quick Bladers 1-for-1. The Novice Troopers 3-for-3. Rin Shibuya is 3-for-3. We finally have this. We have like 4 for 3, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, and if you
leave
have
the
a
trees
reasonable curve in Sword, because there's like 2 neutral followers that cost 1 and cost 2 that put trees in play. There's like a card coming up that puts trees in play. You can have a tree by turn 3 and just get in for 4 damage. Like, this is a pretty good on curve play.
Yeah, and then the Baleon has an extra tree, so then you got 2, and you got to make sure you use them.
You can, if you can Baleon like turn 6 with Evo Orb or something, I don't know. Like this card's good. It has Storm. Storm's the best effect.
Truly. Next card. This guy was good. There's a lot of text on this guy.
Oh,
There's
man.
a lot of text on this guy.
I hope half
the
of that's reminder
Lupine
text. I don't want to read it.
Axeman. Oh, don't worry. That's why I'm here for you. I'm here. I can read. I was reading Impaired a minute ago, but we're going to get it this time. 2 mana, 2/3. Fanfare. Put a Great Tree onto your field or into your EX area. You can tap this card in any number of trees on your board. Select an enemy follower on the field and deal damage to it equal the number of trees that you tapped. This is your removal engine. You have 4 trees. You have 3 trees on the board. You play this guy down. You get the 4th. You look at your opponent. You say, I am board locked unless I start spending mana. But I managed to defeat Uzuki.
The 4/4.
Yeah, the 4/4.
Instead of playing a 2 mana Surefire Bullet, I played 3 cards and the Axeman.
I mean, the idea is that like you never. I mean, if this thing does like 2 to 3, that's like good enough, right? Like ping 2 to 3. The fact it can scale up past 2, which I know it sounds like a meme, but Baleon like removes the trees and he can put them in your EX area, so they're not that bad.
Even if you don't use the second effect, 2-drop 2/3, put a tree in play is good.
Honestly, something that like I'll say about this set is that a lot of the decks, they're going to kind of build themselves. You're going to look and go, oh, there's all the Natura cards. Wow, I have 40 cards. And all
the Natura cards and Trail of Light, and you're good.
Yeah. So the deck's going to kind of build itself. This card's good though. I do like that it scales up.
You put it in the deck
with no trees. It's kind of shit. With a tree already on board though, 2 is reasonable, and 3 onward is actually pretty good.
I think if he's in your hand, you just put him on board turn 2. I mean, like,
every time.
A tree on board.
100%.
Yeah, he's a good card. It could just say put tree in play, and I think you'd play it.
Yeah, but it's also got removal.
Second line of text.
It's got removal. Pretty good.
Yep.
It's also bronze. It's messed up.
Yeah. Well, finally we got some busted bronze. There's always busted bronzes in Shadow the Digital.
Truth.
But probably not this one. I just got feeling. We have the Dauntless Commander.
I'll make her good. She's a commander for my Gawain deck.
Yeah, well, she's a 2-drop 2/3 that evolves for 1 mana, and her evolve text says, last words, put this cards into its owner's EX area unevolved.
Well, I think that's funny. It must be all of the... I think It's like Barbarossa and Masquerade Ghost, where people kept going.
This
So
card's sticky.
does the evolve go in the EX? It's like, no, that's not how that
Oh,
works.
yeah, okay. It's just okay. That's like reminder text.
So this is the new age Baccharis. So as a Baccharis enjoyer, where does that put you?
Okay, I tell you what.
It's Commander. That's pretty good.
Baccharis. This card sucks. You play
No,
this in draft. This card sucks.
bro, you don't know you don't. You're not a Commander player where you need
Yeah,
the sword sweep.
Shadowverse, not Commander.
You need the sword sweep card. You know what the card does? Do you aware of the Suzaku card?
The card that
AoE's the board for a commander's attack.
Commanders.
No, it's
For
the
a commander's
commander's attack.
So AoE's the board for 3.
So you always have a commander because it comes back to you. Because the problem with also this is last word, so it's also messed up. Like with all the bottom deck and like random zone removal in this game, but it comes back.
I don't care about this 2-3.
I don't care that you don't care about my control sword deck that I am wanting to bring to locals. Okay.
Hey, geez.
I'm gonna win Philadelphia with. I will top 8 in Philadelphia with it. At this point, I'm convinced I can top 8 any event I enter with anything. It doesn't matter. But that's it.
I don't believe you. This card,
I'm winning with Dauntless Commander.
About this card is it's a bronze, and so it's possible to get the evolve in draft.
Truth.
It's possible to get both in draft, and it's like not a bad draft effect. So it's an open 8 card for sure. I think you're coping. You're trying to play devil's advocate. No, it goes in my commander deck.
Every sword card is good. There's no bad sword cards. A skilled Swordcraft can beat any abyss.
Buddy.
But
Abyss.
Anyway, next card.
Abyss.
Tempered Aether. 1 mana. Put a tree onto your board and into your EX area. This is like the Armed Dragon card. It's the Armed Dragon card from set 3.
It's more like the Aether cards from Digital.
No, you don't get 2 trees with this card. You get 1 tree. This gives you 2.
Yeah, you do.
And also you have to play the tree. This puts the tree already on the board, which means
it also puts it in your fake hand. So it's like the Aether from Digital.
Kind of broken. You get 2 trees.
Yeah.
And with
in EX area for another neutral we'll read in several videos.
This alone is like good reason for like why cool like kind of falls off. Like this into the Axeman guy, that's kind of messed up, right? Like what does cool do?
Oh, yeah.
They just like instantly lose. So
yeah, you kill their it's a good card.
Definitely a good card.
Three of in every Netaran deck.
3 of
or 2 of at least.
You know what?
I see a deck where it's 2 of.
Here you go. Here's your card. This does something way different in Digital.
Whoa, man. Elegance in action. I forgot what this did in Digital.
I think it like drew cards and then it did random effects based on what you drew.
Oh, okay. Well, this card says when this card is discarded, select an enemy fallen in the field and engage it. But if you play it, it says select an enemy fallen in the field, engage it, and draw a card. So this is kind of like a Disco Dragon card, except every Netaran class is going to have a discard dragon card where it says if this is discard, do something, and so
it's like actually good, and this one's not.
Yeah. Well, it engages. I don't know if you play this.
You don't. I'm looking at a couple decks, and you don't play this. I mean, because like I would never play a card that's just tap a card, right? That's like what Swordsman did.
Who is Swordsman?
Who is Swordsman indeed? But like Swordsman's a guy, like right?
Yeah, he is a 2/1 guy.
He doesn't always tap a card.
Well, he doesn't always need to tap a card.
Yeah. Sometimes he's just a guy. This thing like only does that.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes this is a spell in your grave in a class that wants followers in grave.
I think I do. So like this is probably part of like the Spartacus deck that we eventually get, where you self deck out. I think it's like kind of sad that you have to have a target to draw, so it's like a worse insight.
I wonder if there's a way like a tree gets banished on your opponent's turn and you can tap one of their cards on their turn.
Oh, that. I wonder if there is too. They Valse it. They Valse your tree.
No, I can't do my Baleon turn anymore. Amazing. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This one's bad.
It's
For now.
pretty bad, yeah. And we're at the end. We are
Yep.
done with Sword. What's our time on that? 35 minutes. It didn't matter if the cards were in English. Anyway, no blood shards today. If you guys didn't notice, I was like half clicking. But if you guys like the RuneScape, let me know. And if you guys like the set review, let me know. And
please let us know.
hit that like button, subscribe, and we will be having Runecraft coming up next.
Runecraft.
Runecraft, that's right. I'm pretty excited for that one too.
It's a good set.
Yeah, let's end it here and then see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. See you next time.